Make your own headlines.
Hey, this is Dow Welsh inviting you to enjoy some random news and make the grace of God your biggest headline of the day. Today's podcast is sponsored by Moose's Shatterproof Pitchers and the letter V. So, have you watched any baseball lately? Recently, in the 8th inning of a Major League Baseball game, a greater white-fronted goose landed in the outfield. He was carefully caught by the grounds crew and then safely released. Now, how did he get separated from the rest of his V? Well, probably the bright stadium lights. But don't worry about that young whippersnapper of a greater white-fronted goose. One nature expert was watching the game that night, and he said that greater white-fronted geese are really good at finding each other. You know, it'd be funny if a goose played duck, duck, goose, because even if you called him Duck, he'd still chase after you. King David was writing about the extreme love and care of God and said this, "I will fear no evil, for you are with me." You know, there's a lot of darkness and evil in the world. It's been that way for more than 3,000 years. But the king knew that he didn't have to be ultimately afraid of darkness and evil. Someone put it like this: God is with us in our greatest afflictions. Painful as they are, as dark as the night may get, we know it is not too painful for God, and it is not too dark for Him. So whether you are a greater white-fronted goose, or an average gut-fronted guy, or whoever you are, knowing Jesus Christ means the greatest stadium lights in the universe are always on your life. Why? Because it's never too dark for God. His grace can always find you. Make that one of your headlines today. Make Your Own Headlines is a little smidge of encouragement from Holland Avenue Baptist Church. Tune in Monday to Friday wherever you listen to podcasts. And for more positive resources, search Holland Avenue on YouTube or Apple Podcasts, or visit hollandavenue.com.